Hello, I'm Dr. Ruth Roberts, your pet's ally. Hope you are well, and I apologize for the delay. It's time changes are interesting, so I hope you all are battling the time change well. So, several things to talk about today, and we're going to talk about detoxifying your pet. And in that light, there's a couple of changes I want you to know about in the website, and one is, and I hope this is actually working. It says it's kind of a little dicey, but we'll see. So one is that after many, many years, I ended up having to switch fish oil product, make a couple of changes with fish oil and also probiotics for two reasons. Love the Icosa Max we've used for years, but unfortunately it is on a back order for quite some time, and the manufacturer has not been able to tell me when that might show back up. So in the meantime, found another beautiful product by Pharmax called Finest Pure Fish Oil. The main difference is that it is a little less potent. So there's 1,975 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids per teaspoon versus, for a half a teaspoon. Sorry, I said it correctly to start with, per teaspoon. And so that means you're going to need to give a little bit extra from what you're accustomed to giving. But the price is a little bit better. There's a few more doses in here. And so I think overall you're going to be really pleased. Additionally, it has an orange flavor instead of a lemon flavor, which I think will be a little bit easier for some cats. So we've got this available, and Hannah can get this out to you whenever you like. And also we're going to have 5% off for both the Finest Pure Fish Oil and the Therabiotic Synbiotic, which I'm going to talk about now. So this is the same product we've been using for years as far as a probiotic supplement, but there's two big changes here. One is that this is shelf stable, meaning it does not have to be refrigerated, and also that means that there is no chance that it will be damaged during shipping during the summer months. And also it is in a capsule, but it's the same fabulous sort of group of probiotic organisms that you're accustomed to with the Probiotimax or Therabiotic powder, but it's just a lot more convenient. So that's a little bit new for us, but I think you're going to really enjoy that. And that's been one of the complaints over the years, is that the powder tends to get gummy. So that's what I've got for you. You can still refrigerate it if you would like to. What I do with our pets is we've got a pill box that we keep a week's worth of stuff in it. And so what I would do is just put the probiotic capsule that we need, the number that we need for the week, into the box, and we're good to go. So hope that makes sense. Now, on to the detox program. And this is, you hear, oh, detox this, detox teas, detox food, all sorts of stuff. So what does that actually mean when people say detox? And does my pet need to detox too? So the first thing I want to point out to you is that detoxification is a normal bodily process of removing waste products or chemicals from the body. And the liver and the GI tract do the main work. But what about chemicals and all this other stuff that's in our environment, that's in our food, our water, that's in there in, unfortunately, so much more abundance than they used to be? Well, this is where detox protocols can be helpful, because it helps get rid of that excess amount of waste products by providing the body the raw nutrients it needs to help dig deeper and get rid of the garbage. So the first thing I want to say to you about detoxing is please, please, please do not do a heavy-duty detox program when your pet's already very sick. It will likely overwhelm your pet and make them feel sicker. And here's why. In the main detox pathways in the liver, there's phase 1 and phase 2. And when phase 1 detoxification is overwhelmed, either because your pet's sick or because its liver's been working hard to clear the system, or from medications. And here, think prednisone and other heavy-duty immune suppressants. There's just all this toxic byproducts that have gone through phase 1 detoxification, but they can't get taken out of the body because phase 2 detoxification just doesn't have enough of the resources left to get rid of them. So if you start a heavy-duty detox program in this situation, your pet simply may not be able to handle it. And the phase 1 detox products are sitting there, and they often are actually more toxic than the original compound that the body broke down, but they're just sitting there, unable to be processed out of the body. So if you're doing this heavy-duty detox program and pushing stuff out of your pet's system, it just makes things worse, and often this will make them feel sicker. And I have experienced that personally, and it is not fun because you're doing everything you're supposed to, but then it's like, wait a minute, I'm getting this backlash here. So the other component is that if the gut's already leaky, then all of these products are going to get pushed out of the liver into the GI tract and then reabsorbed back into the body. So what do? Even if your pet's really sick, it's kind of on a dodgy spot, then there's several things we can always do. The most important thing is to give clear, clean water and encourage more water consumption. And what I mean by this is water coming out of the tap, to get it to the point where it is safe for us to drink. It is treated with chlorine. A lot of municipalities add fluoride. And then, there's all this copper, lead, heavy metals. If you're in an area that's agricultural, all of the waste products from pesticides, herbicides, things of that nature are in the water. And then, other contaminants like PCBs and things of that nature. So the most important thing I can tell you to do is to get a really good water filter. A pitcher filter is a great step if it says that it has the ability to take out heavy metals and cysts. It's not fantastic, but if that's what you can afford to do, then that's a vast improvement over what you're actually drinking out of the tap. Many of the refrigerator filters are just carbon filters, meaning they only take out chlorine. So we've been traveling for over 2 years now with a Berkey filter, and it has done a fantastic job at preventing any bacterial contamination issues. So from the water here in Mexico, we've not had any issues here. And actually the water is a lot better than we're led to believe. But at any rate, so water is the big first step. Now here's the second one. If the gut is one of the biggest detoxifying organs, we can help it better detoxify even if it is leaky. So this is where using a lot of vegetables is very helpful, because that fiber helps to pull some of that garbage out of the gut and take it out with the poop, so to speak. The other place where we can really make a big difference without overstressing our pets' immune system and body are to use probiotics at a really high dose here. So that new product I showed you with the encapsulated shelf-stable probiotic, that is perfect to use. And what that does is it helps to break down the junk by sort of supporting the good bacteria, which produce anti-inflammatory molecules, and they also actively break down some of these toxic components. And then the second thing here that's very gentle is to use fish oil at a relatively high dose, because again, it's going to reduce inflammation in general and help the liver clean out some of the excess debris. So I just wanted to show you the resource where this is available. We've got those holistic health protocols, and I'm going to put a link here for the detox protocol. If you have not signed up for the members area, this is a great time to do it. It's completely free. There are many health protocols there that you can take advantage of. So let me pop back over to that page. So you know what that looks like. So once you get signed in to the free members area, then what you'll see is a welcome page, and then you'll also see the holistic health protocols, and you can see there's about 9 of them here that cover most of the common issues we deal with. And so the general detox protocol is this one. So, you know, again, I'm always available to help you out via consultation, and then the next step is really start cooking if you're not. And then, you know, just some of the similar information I just talked with you about, with some links to these products on Amazon. So again, if you're going to start with detoxification, start simple with probiotics and fish oil, and then the next step would be to use something simple like milk thistle. Activated charcoal is used to help adsorb some of the garbage coming out, so it's a great thing to use at least 2 hours away from any other supplements. Liposomal glutathione is the master antioxidant for the liver, and it really pushes things out. So again, you want your pet to be pretty stable starting this. And then several other options. So here's the old probiotic. We'll get that switched out for the capsules. And then the bentonite clay we use again to adsorb junk. And so you kind of have to play with. I'd start with activated charcoal, but your pet may do better with the clay as far as an adsorbent. And then vitamin C is another one that can help push things out. Free and Easy Wanderer has been used for centuries to move debris out of the liver, so it sort of courses the liver, if you will. So that's pretty much what I have for you today. So again, just to kind of summarize, the biggest important thing is to, if you're going to start on a detox protocol, make sure your pet is healthy, and you really may not need to do much more than feed a healthy high vegetable food like the CrockPET diet and clean water, and then maybe use milk thistle for a week out of each month. If your pet's been sick for quite a bit of time though, wait until he or she is feeling better and off of all medications, or they are minimized as much as possible. And then start adding things like milk thistle and then liposomal glutathione. So again, check that page out. And if, again, the most important thing, if you're not cooking, start, because this is so important for our pets to have good quality food that they can adsorb and absorb into their systems easily and healthily. Many thanks for your attention. I'll be back next week. And until then, remember, your pet's best health starts in the bowl. I'm Dr. Ruth Roberts, your pet's ally.